sometimes. Big arm circle, open up the chest. Make sure you're breathing. Nice. On this one, we're gonna clasp the hands behind, clasping at the wrist, shoulders slide down, arms are straight, feet shoulder distance apart. Send those hips back, weight in the heels. Notice how I'm not going straight down and forward. Weight is in the heels, hips go way back so you feel stretch in the hamstrings. Push the heels down, squeeze the booty to come right back up. Squeeze a little extra at the top. A good morning stretch, opening up the chest, stretching out the hamsters. Good morning. Happy Saturday, you guys. Make sure you breathe. Like yesterday, this one's going to be a wee bit intense, but I will always give you levels. I will always give you options and modifications. Don't hesitate to take them.
Exercise.
One more like this. Nice. We're going to add on from here. Do what you can. Do what feels right. We're going to send the hips back just like we were. Bending the knees, arms come down. However, hips go back, knees don't come forward. Hands up. Big arm circle. Send the hips back. Bend the knees, hands come down towards the heels, then bring them on up. Big arm circle. 2 more like this. Hands behind the back, legs are straight, hips go back, weight in the heels. Make sure you're breathing. Soft bend in the knees, it doesn't need to be deep. Hands come down by the feet, and then push on up. Last one here, big arm circle. Send those hips back. So a little bit of good morning, stretching the hamstrings. Little baby squat before we get into it. Bicep curl, big arm circle. Bring the legs up. Up. Foot is flexed, meaning toes come up towards your nose. Abs are in, shoulders are down. Bring those arms forward. Bring the elbows back, back.
Begin set 3.
Oh yeah. Make this intentional movement. Make sure that you're squeezing your shoulder blades together. Your abs are engaged so we're not leaning back here. All right? Rib cage is not splayed out. We're locking it in so the upper and lower abdominals are on. For 3, 2, 1. Hands on the hips. Booty kicker. Woo! Do you, by any chance, feel your quads from yesterday? Because I am feeling them right now. Arms come up overhead. As the heel comes up, elbows come down, down. Remember to keep the core strong. It's easy to start to lean back. You want to keep all of this active. Ribs down, hips tucked. Shh. Woo!
Begin set 4.
3, 2, 1. Shake it out. Shake it out, shake it out. We're going to step, tap, step, tap. Just taking a moment, working abduction when the legs come out to the side and adduction when the legs come in. Core is on. Adding a little swing of the arms. Only one set just to get a little bit of a heart rate increase. You want to add a push? Add it here. Let's push, push. Who would have thought we'd do a little baby dance party?
Stop exercise and switch.
Here's 5.
Station.
4, get funky with it. Here's 3, woo, 2, core's on, and 1, nice. We are doing some sumo squats. So a nice wide stance. Toes are gonna be out at a 45-degree angle, weight in the heels. Sending the hips back and down, knees are lining with the toes. We come right back up. Take it down, 2 counts. Bring it up, 2 counts. Down for 2, up for 2. Nice and slow to get started. Very important. This is one of those squats where typically, if you're flexible in the hips, shoulders stay over hips. However, if that means your knees are collapsing in, it's totally fine to send the hips back a little bit so that the knees stay in line with the toes. You will feel those inner thighs a little bit more. Woo! Come on.
Stop exercise.
Nice. We have to do a little bit of a cardio bit. So we're going to pick up the pace. Take it down, come on up. Down, come on up. Down, up, down, up. If this does not feel good, don't take it as low or off for a regular squat. Sit down, stand up on a chair, whatever feels best for you. If, I know we've got Lily on here, and we've got a couple other people that really are going to want to get their booty kicked, adding a little baby tiptoe. tiptoe. You can't quite see. It's as if we're gonna go in for a hop, but I don't want anyone to hop. We're just rolling up through the ball of the foot, roll through, lower into the heel, push the heel. Tiptoe and down. Tiptoe and down. Quick pace, but with control. Core is on.
Exercise.
3 more. Here's 3, 2, 1. Nice. Shake it out for set 3. Layers are coming off. For set 3, tiptoe or heel lift.
Begin set 3.
Hold it low, wherever low is for you. Take a quick peek at your knees. Are they in line with the toe? If not, make that adjustment. Lift the right heel, then the left. Right, left. One side at a time. Notice how my head is not moving. There's no bouncing. It stays still. Our celebratory glass of why not? A mimosa. It's Saturday, and it's my last day. I can say this. A glass of mimosa is on your head. Do not spill it. That's a party foul. Keep those abs on. You're going to feel a little shake in the legs. That's okay. For 5, 4. Don't let the head bounce. Here's 3, 2, and 1. Woo, come on up. Go in for a plank. If it's on the wall, that's fine. We've talked about this before. If it's on a bench or the floor, that's fine. Wherever your plank is today, get there now. Feet are shoulder distance apart. Push those heels back. Legs are straight. Hips tucked under, booty squeezed. Navel to the spine, pelvic floor lifted. I love having these planks as a 35-second set at the end of every station because it's not about how long you can hold it. It's about how intensely you can hold it for 35 seconds. Let's go. Squeeze every muscle. Squeeze all the muscles as tight as you can, whether you're on the wall,
Stop
on the floor.
and
For
switch
5,
to the next
4,
station.
3, 2, and 1. Carefully come on out. Shake it out. We're going to grab 2 weights. 1 weight in each hand. We're going in for a bicep curl. Hammer curl. So thumbs go towards the shoulder.
Begin set 1.
All right? Bring it up and down. 2 counts. It's up, 2 counts, and down for 2. Nice and slow. If you need to alternate for neck or shoulder, that's fine. Up, down. If you're doing both, it's 2 counts. What I don't want to see is elbows swinging. That means the shoulders are active and your biceps aren't doing much. You want those elbows to stay still. Woo! Yes, nice and slow. Make that bicep work. Come on.
Stop exercise.
2 more. 2. And 1. All right, so now for set 2, we're adding on. We're going to do 1 bicep curl, both arms up for a row, a high row.
Begin set 2.
So a little bit of a curl. Palms face you, elbows come up, but shoulders stay down. Only come up to sternum height. And then other arm curl. Bring it up. Anytime you pull something, it might be a bag when you lift this way. This is how you work your shoulders, your chest, your arms, core is engaged. These are rows we don't do very often, but they're very important, especially for posture. Come on, core is strong. You don't have to bring it high. Those elbows don't need to go up very high for this to be effective. But the trick is to keep those shoulders down. Nice. Take a moment. Shake it out. 1 more set of biceps here. We're going to hold it 90 degrees. Flip so palms are up. Elbows touch the torso the entire time.
Begin set
Externally
3.
rotate. For 4 counts, bring it in. 2, 3, 4, and out. 2, 3, 4. Look how there's light grip, little to no grip on the weights. All the tension in the bicep. Elbows stay touching the torso. Woohoo, time under tension. Doesn't look like much, but you should be feeling this. Shoulder blades squeeze together behind you, shoulders down away from the ears. Come on. 1, 2. When she says stop exercise, we're going to go 1 count at a time. So picking up the pace.
Stop.
Here's 1. Out. In. Out. Oh my gosh. If this is too much for you, just hold 5 more seconds here, then we go into a plank. Here's 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower the weights down.
Set 4.
Find that plank position wherever it may be for you. Come on down or up against the wall and hold. Remember, it's about how intensely we hold it for this period of time. So feel the calves engaged, feel the quads and hamstrings. Tuck those hips so the booty squeezed, abs engaged, pelvic floor lifts up the torso to the bottom of the rib cage. Breathe. Hold everything as tight as you can. Woo! Find that shake and hold on to it. Ooh, yes. Here we go. Breathe through it.
Stop
And
exercise
here's 5,
and switch to the
4,
next station.
3, 2, and 1. Carefully come on up. Shake it out, grab water if you need it. Now we're going to do a deadlift. So grab those weights again. Whew, yes. So your feet are going to be shoulder distance apart. There is a soft bend in the knees, however, it's not a squat. It just means that they're not blocked out. Hips go back, just like that good morning stretch in the beginning of the workout. Hips go way, way back. You can wiggle your toes. And then push the heels down, squeeze the booty. The weights stay touching the thighs the whole time. Shoulder blades stay squeezed together the whole time behind you. Yes. This is super important we do hip hinges every day, which is this movement pattern that we're doing right now. It's important to train them into your workout. Make sure you're breathing.
Stop
It's also great for posture. Squeezing those shoulder blades together. Keep the weights touching the thighs. If they come forward, you're going to feel it in the neck and shoulders. Hips go back and bring it up. If you want to add on for set 2, we're going to do 1 deadlift and 1 reverse lunge.
Begin set 2.
1 deadlift, alternate sides, other side. Lower down, up, take it back. At your own pace, you don't need to go as fast as me or as slow as me if you want to go faster, but the most important thing here is control. Make sure you feel your hamstring jump from that stretch. As you take the lunge and weight is in that front heel. Woo! Bigger movements, yes. But these are movements we do every day. Focusing on the muscle engagement as we do them
Stop
will help keep you
exercise.
safe in your day-to-day. Now you have the option to stay just with the deadlifts. This is totally fine. You can go without weights if it's starting to get challenging. If you join me with the lunges, you can continue with the deadlift or lunge.
Begin
Or
set 3.
for set 3, just alternate lunges. Back, up, getting that heart rate elevated. Now I know a lot of you have some knee issues, so just do those deadlifts, okay? This is very important. Make sure those hips go back as if you're trying to touch the wall behind you. And then right back up. Squeeze the booty as tight as you can on the way up. If you're adding that reverse lunge, good on ya, but no pressure. Focus on form, focus on your core. That's what's gonna help with balance and stability.
Stop exercise.
As I topple over. Come on, 1 more. There it is. Place those weights down. Back to that plank, wherever you were, whether it's the wall. No shame in the wall. That can be really tough. On a bench or chair
Begin
or on the
set
floor.
4.
I have a pretend wall here. Pushing my heels into the floor as tight as I can. Straightening my legs so I feel my quads, my calves, my hamstrings. Hips are tucked under so I feel my booty. Navel draws back towards the spine. Pelvic floor lifts up the torso to the bottom of the rib cage. Remember when we talked about those ribs? Tuck those ribs in as if you have a girdle, pulling them back. Breathe. Your entire core should be on. Your legs should be shaking. Breathe. Shoulders down away from the ears. Come on.
Stop exercise and switch to the
Yes,
next
carefully come up,
station.
grab some water, shake it out. Woo! We are going back over to a wall sit. We did these yesterday. Yes, I know. You'll thank me later. Hate me now, love me later, right? It's my favorite little saying.
Begin
Come on down
set
to a
4.
wall sit. I do have light weights with me. Breathe. Bring it on up. Right arm, left arm. Notice how my weights are below shoulder height. Every time the arm comes out, abs squeeze back and in. Back and in. Come on. If for any reason this possibly agitates your shoulder, lose the weights. Do this with no weights. Keep the hand below shoulder height. Focus on weight in the heel of the foot. Abs pull back and in.
Stop.
Back is flat.
Exercise.
Hold it here. Just like we did before. Elbows pinch in, palms up. Woo, just holding that bicep squeeze, shoulders back and down, abs in. Isometric holds are the best and the absolute worst, right? All right, bring it right back up, a little bit faster, right, left. You can make this smaller. You can do this with no weights. I'm actually gonna opt for no weights so I can really go to town here. Again, every time that arm comes forward, squeeze the core a little more. Woo! Weight in the heels, you're gonna wanna bring it to the toes. Don't let it happen. We don't wanna feel those knees. If you do feel the knees come up a little bit more, focus more on the heels. Go on.
Stop. Exercise.
For this break, a little faster, punch, punch, punch. Lose the weights here. No weights at all, abs are in. 35, no, not even 35 seconds, like 10 seconds. Push, push, woo! Yes. So 2 sets of wall sit, come on up, shake it out. Grab one light weight, feet shoulder distance apart, hinge forward, one arm out to the side, other arm rows back, just the tricep. We did this yesterday too, I know. But sometimes, variety is fun, but sometimes doing the same exercise is where we build that strength and where we see improvement and build upon what we've already created. Elbow stays in towards the waist. See if you can get that elbow closer to the hip so the shoulder slides away from the air. Back, in, back, in. Arm out to the side for balance. This is anti-rotational core as well. For 3, 2, and 1. Switch arms. Shake it out. Shake the hips. Little boogie. Right back in. Send those hips back. Weight in the heels. Arm out to the side. Other arm rows it back. Keep it there. Extend. 90-degree bend. Extend. 90-degree bend. Important to squeeze the shoulder blades together here. We don't want to feel this in the neck. So we're just hinging at the elbow. Notice how I'm not going up and down. No movement in the shoulder. Just from that elbow joint. It's back and in. Back and in. Breathe. Shoulder down away from the ears. Abs are on. Weight in the heels. Woo! Come on.
Stop exercise
3.
and switch to the next
Here's
station.
2. And 1. Come on up. Place the weights aside. We're going in for a step up. So where that step up, wherever it is, bring it in now. Let's see if we can lower this just a bit so you can see mine. Well, there it is. I'm gonna bring it up so you can see what I'm talking about.
1.
Just that right foot steps on the step up. We bring it up, tap that left knee, core is engaged, lower the foot down, tap the floor. Again, right foot steps up, knee comes up, tap, down. Step, knee, tap, down. Step, knee, tap, down. Take a look at this next step. Are you pushing your heel fully on the step, or are you pushing from the ball of the foot? That small, subtle difference will determine whether you feel this in the knee or the booty. Drive the heel of the foot down. Nice. Take a moment. Booty shake. Dance break. 10-second dance break. You want to make sure the heel of the foot pushes down fully on the step, okay? Next one we're going to do, left foot steps up. Here we go. Left heel pushes down, knee comes up, step, tap, knee steps. Knee, down, tap. The heel of the foot always fully on the step. Step, knee, tap, down. Notice how we're not moving fast. I want you to focus on form. I want you to focus on the heel pushing down so you feel the booty. Knee comes up so the core is engaged. Don't you worry, we're gonna pick it up for set 3. It's gonna be fun. Woo! If you don't feel comfortable stepping up quickly,
Stop exercise.
don't worry about it. You can do a march right here. This is totally fine, okay? If you want to add on and you feel comfortable using the step in a bit of a faster way, don't forget to push the heel of the foot down on the step. You're going to step up, knee, tap, switch. What? I'm going to find out who had coffee before this workout, huh? If you need to do no tap, We're just alternating leg that comes up. Knee, switch to feet. Knee, picking up the pace, getting the heart rate going, adding a knee tap if you'd like. Keep the core squeezed, drive through the heel. Woo! Who's feeling it? Who's feeling it? Come on. Ah. Oh my gosh. And then, give me 5 more. Here's 5, 4, 3. How many flights of stairs do you think we've done? Here's 2. And 1. Find that plank right now. Get into it. Again, feet shoulder distance apart. Push those heels back. Legs are straight. Booty squeeze, abs in. And hold. Only 35 seconds here. Make it as intense as you can. Every muscle should be active and squeezing. Next up, we're going to grab our weights. We're coming down to the floor, laying on our back. Feet are going to press against the wall with our legs bent at a 90-degree bend. Woo! Squeeze that core. Don't get distracted. Abs in. Engage those leg muscles. Come on. Woo!
Stop exercise.
Yes, carefully come up.
To the next station.
Grab a set of weights and come on down to the mat. Now, I don't have a wall readily available, so I'm just going to have my legs up like so in a 90-degree bend. However, I do want this bend for you, but your feet are against a wall, okay? You have a set of weights. They come right up overhead. We're doing some soul crushers. Down and up. 2 counts both ways. It's down. 2 counts. Bring it up. 2 counts. Down and up. Now, I don't have a wall, but your feet should be on the wall with your legs bent at 90 degrees. I want you to push your heels into the wall. Draw the navel back towards the floor. Woo! So you're going to feel legs. You're going to feel core. Yes. Do not
exercise.
Let yourself go lazy. Push those feet into the wall. Push that navel into the floor. Woo! Nice and slow with the arms.
Begin set 2.
Same thing here. Continue to push. This one is 2 sets, no break, because I really want to work those triceps. Yet again, I want your core to be active. This is a great position. You can do this anytime with the core. Push those feet into the wall. Navel draws back and in. Your back is protected. Your legs at a 90-degree bend means that your legs are protected. Woo! With these skull crushers, elbows are right over the shoulder. Yes. Woo!
Stop exercise.
Woo! Take a quick break. Lower those weights down. Lose one weight. Keep the other. Same thing with the feet. We're going to continue to push them into the wall. This is a great way to work the lower abdominals. Weight goes in one hand. I like to grab it by the edge. You can grab it by the handle if you want.
3.
Abs in. Push the feet into the wall. Navel back. Open the arms. Weight is in one arm. Bring it right back up. Other side. Head stays down. So we're alternating which hand has the weight. The weight always stays below shoulder height. It's going to play around with your anti-rotational core activation here. There's a lot of abs here. Push those feet into the wall. Don't forget, navel squeezes back. The weight coming to the side, you have to activate the core to prevent rolling that way. Woo, you don't even have to take the weight very far. You can only go a few inches, that's fine. Keep going. Keep going. Option for set 4 to continue with this, pushing the heels into the wall.
Begin set 4.
If your neck and shoulders are okay, we can add a small crunch and lower on down. It's up for 2, lower down for 2. Push those feet into the wall so you get upper and lower core together. Come on. Shh. If that does not sound like anything you want to partake in, that's totally fine. Go right back to this. As long as the weight stays below shoulder height and it stays right over the chest, you should be totally fine. Come on. Whatever works for you. Nice and slow. There is no speedy movement here. Push those feet into the wall.
Exercise and switch to the next
Woo,
station.
carefully lower down. Place that weight aside. Grab some water. We are going to stay on the mat. I'm so excited. We're going in for some bridges. If you have a set of heavier weights, grab those now carefully. As you see,
Begin
sit down,
set 1.
roll back, plant your feet, hip distance apart parallel, bicep curl the arms up, and place them on your hips. You can do it like so if you feel better with that. Drive the heels down, squeeze the booty to lift, down, 2 counts, up, 2 counts, lower down, back up. Notice how my toes are up. You do not have to do that. I'm just doing that to accentuate the fact that we're driving through the heels. If you do have your toes up, you might start to feel your shins, so go ahead and lower the toes down, but don't forget to drive through the heel. Please squeeze the booty up and down, 2 counts, and up, 2 counts. Woo! Yes, gotta work that booty, always, always. Down for 2, take it up, 2 counts. Your hands are here to make sure that the weights don't go anywhere. Hold it up, just pulse. Pulse. The pulse is squeezing up. Squeezing the booty, that's the only thing moving here. Squeeze, squeeze. Super small movement, you should not feel your back. Hips are tucked under, driving through the heels. Abs in. Burning out the booty. Oh my goodness, here we go, almost there. Woo! When she says stop, we're gonna hold it all the way up.
Stop.
Hold it here. Squeeze the booty. Hold, hold, hold. Isometric hold. We love to hate these, but they do love us. Squeeze that booty. Tuck those hips. Draw the navel in and lift the hips half an inch higher.
Begin set 3.
For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Full range. We're all the way down and right back up. 2 counts. All the way down, right back up. Woo! Time under tension. We're not using super heavy weights here, but we're gonna work the booty today. Oh yes. We got our planks in at the end of every exercise. So our core is feeling good. Our arms should be tired. Now we're just fatiguing that lower body.
Stop. Exercise.
Hold it, hold it, hold it. Hold it at the top. This is the last exercise of the day. And I want to make sure you remember me tomorrow. So keep the booty squeeze, keep it up. Abs in, I know it burns. When she says go, we're gonna pulse.
Begin set 4.
Ankles up and up. Oh my God, it burns so good. Come on, it's only 35 seconds. You have done other things in your life that have been harder than this. Get your mind into it. Breathe. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Come on, keep going. A couple more seconds. Lift and lift. Squeeze the booty, drive through the heels. It burns so good. This is why we have the stretch at the end. Do not leave early. You will regret it.
Stop exercise.
3, 2, and 1. Lower those hips. Place the weights aside. Hug one knee into the chest. Oh my goodness, hug the other knee into the chest. Rock side to side. Google stop music. Google's not listening to me. It's okay. Oh, and inhale through the nose. Big exhale. One more time, big inhale. Big exhale. Lower both legs down. Take that right foot, cross it over. We're making a figure 4 with the feet. Oh, we are done. Big inhale. And exhale. Now take a quick peek. Careful with the neck. Take a quick peek. You want to make sure the foot that's on the ground, that knee is perfectly in line with the hip. Lower the head right back down. Right hand on the right knee. Apply a little bit of pressure. We're never pushing. Inhale. And exhale. Option to stay here, or if it's available to you, reach through the figure 4, lift that left leg up off the floor, grabbing underneath the thigh. Big inhale. Big exhale. That knee should be right over the hip. If not, make that adjustment. It usually starts to work its way in towards the midline. Move it over the hip and see if this changes the stretch for you. Deep inhale. Big exhale. Carefully release, lower all the way down. Unhinge the foot, if that's a thing, and switch to the other side. Figure 4. Big inhale. Big exhale. We did a lot of booty work, especially there at the end. We have to stretch to make sure that you guys can fully walk and function. You can sit down and stand up. If you don't stretch, you might have a hard time with that tomorrow. Inhale. Exhale, apply a little bit of pressure, left hand on left knee. Option to stay here or reach through the figure 4, lifting that right leg off the floor. Foot is flexed. Inhale. Exhale, relax those shoulders. Relax the tension in the hips. Adjust that knee. That right knee should be right over that right hip. Ooh, make that adjustment. See how it changes the stretch for you. Inhale. Big exhale. Carefully lower back down. Place both feet down, hip distance apart and parallel. Rock side to side, very slightly. Arms come out to the side. Let both knees fall over to that left side just slightly. Let that gaze fall over the right shoulder. Subtle, subtle spinal twist. If you want to take it further, you can. Then bring it right back up to center. Rock the knees side to side. And then carefully let them start to fall over to that right side. Let the gaze fall over that left shoulder. Inhale. Big exhale. Carefully come right back up to center. Oh, yes. Hug those knees in one more time. Rock side to side. And then carefully roll over to that left side. Hand on the floor. Carefully push yourself back up. And give yourself a big round of applause. Thank you so much for sticking around for the stretch. Very important. I did say to bring a towel or a band for stretch. And I didn't use it because I want to encourage you to go on our YouTube page and check out the stretch. It's really going to dive deeper into those thighs, hips, inner thighs, and now you're set up, ready to go, and you have no excuse.